Hello, ladies and gentlemen. On this edition of We Will Talk with B, we will discuss Giannis Antetokounmpo's championship with the Milwaukee Bucks against the Phoenix Suns, and we will discuss the hot off the press debacle, whatever you want to call it, Team USA losing to France in the first round of the Tokyo Olympics. Now, to Giannis. Tremendous performance against the Phoenix Suns. Had 50 points, made an impact on the game, and needless to say, was the driving force in the victory versus the Phoenix Suns. The game overall, the final game of the finals, was interesting from the perspective of you can really see the inexperience within both teams. But Giannis made most of his free throws. I think he only missed 2. He was very efficient, and he overall carried the team to the victory. And in Scripture, we know if you put in the work and you walk by faith, God will provide the results. And here's a man, I spoke about Monty Williams in the previous video, that seems to have the right mindset. Wants to do things, earn it for the people who give him the chance. And it's a very beautiful thing to see that he has this opportunity. And he earned it, obviously. You know, he decided then to go to Christian establishment Chick-fil-A and get 50 biscuits as a symbolic gesture, as to say, hey, we won the championship. But overall, good thing. Monty Williams went into the celebration room and gave a nice talk to the group and everything. So very classy by the Suns organization and Monty Williams. So overall, good for Giannis. Humbleness. They say nice guys finish last in the end. But, you know, what matters is what's in your heart, as the Bible talks about, not what's on the outside. Now, the Tokyo Olympics. My goodness. What a different outlook. Now, I give Drew Holiday, Devin Booker, and Middleton credit for joining the team on short notice. So it's not so much them. They show the dedication to push forward. However, the team's performance against France was less to be desired. They're going to air it in a little bit here. But clearly, the team overall, as an American establishment right now, the first loss in 2004, this seems to be something where in other countries, since they're playing against the United States more often and they're coming over to play, the foreign players, whether from Italy, a Spanish country like Spain, or vice versa, this is clearly an issue. And there's more more discipline. Once again, the word is humble today. There's more humility and discipline within the foreign ranks, and they're no longer intimidated or afraid of the American skill set. And it's really, 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 really affecting them wholeheartedly. And I think it's something that clearly the United States has to look at, because no matter how great the players are, the incentive is no longer there. And they keep having these lapses within the games. And it's a different style of competition, but there's still no excuse if you're categorically the National Basketball Association and bringing your best talent. So this is a very huge wake-up call for the U.S. once again, that you just cannot flush in talent and expect to win. And I think it has a lot to do clearly with the players, i.e., as an example, Kevin Durant. I'd put Damian Lillard in that category. I know Jason Tatum's on the team. but the leaders of the team, the people who are there, who are willing to make a difference. They have to be the driving force. Draymond Green's another person. It's the dysfunction of just the priorities have to be in order here. And I think, as an aside, I can use it as a topic, but there's a lot of emotion in the American ball player compared to the foreign player. And that's why, you need the foundation of the home, your mother and your father, to kind of slowly develop you little by little. You can't lean more on your mom or your dad. There has to be a mixture. But if you're a man in particular, you need your father so he can instill with you, if he's able to. You can pick and choose, because not everybody's perfect. That work ethic, that discipline that you need for stuff like this won't happen. Because sometimes when you feel like you have everything, you become your own God, you make idols of other people, you get humbled in these ways. So that's why I don't put it in the framework of what Popovich isn't doing or not, or what he's doing, Greg Popovich, and the coaching staff. The players have to be accountable for their own actions and their own perspectives. And I feel at this particular point that if they don't get with the program, that these foreign countries are no longer what they used to be, and there's a competitive balance and everything is level, then there'll be more teamwork, because the thing with the United States basketball team is a lack of teamwork, a lack of flow, a lack of desire even to want to play probably in Tokyo. So that's exactly the issue. So if they gotta, the United States has to, basketball organization has to evaluate these players based on the desire, if they even want to participate. Because even though this is not such a big deal, this shouldn't be something that should be occurring, but it exposes a lot what the American young basketball player is currently doing, and even the ones that are further in their life, because they haven't been developed completely the way they should, i.e. Kevin Durant. I see his mother more often there. I think that, he would be better suited, if he has a relationship with his dad. I'm just saying, more of a situation, because he takes things a little too personally, too sensitively. And sometimes when you lean more on your mom than your actual father, that tends to be a situation. But in the general sense, he's one of the leaders of the team, and he's a little bit unstable mentally. So he needs to look in the mirror and say, listen, do I want to win? Or am I satisfied with my championship rings and everything else that I have? I'm not sure. I don't remember if he's won a medal or not. But there needs to be a foundation through Christ, through the family, because the American basketball player right now is suffering through that identity where I got everything. What's the point of doing this type of thing? When you play and you have to be a professional to your fellow man and for the people coaching you. So that is all for this video today. This has been Real Talk with B. And until next time, blessings.